Hello everyone on Patreon and YouTube. Sorry that I didn't have a video at 10. I guess I had the video saying that there wasn't a video at 10 the other day, but oh, okay, gotta watch her. Okay, she's not tied down. Anyway, sorry about for not having the video. Things got kind of busy, crazy, so I uploaded that one for a quick explanation. But it does look like a lot of you are enjoying the My Bedroom Door episode 1 through 28 entry, which I want to thank the YouTuber who actually suggested that. Who God, I really need to have like a list of names up here, but I do. Well, anyway, thank you for the suggestion. Everyone seems to like it, so there was. I'm glad everyone's watching it, and anyway, I'm rambling on. I got another question. It was actually on. It's from Dark Mink. Remember that one? It's on foam bodies versus clay bodies, and basically what my thoughts are on it. And right here, I actually have a character from My Bedroom Door, Jess, who she's basically made pretty much all plastic and clay except for her head, which is super sculpty. And I have done foam puppets before, mainly I guess like at the place I'm working at, and I've been trying to dabble in it just for my own project. I was actually thinking about moving on from plastic puppets to foam puppets. One thing I'll say is that I've talked to people, different animators, about what they prefer, and the preference definitely seems to be foam puppets. People who I mentioned that I work with plasticine puppets, like this one here, seem to be kind of repulsed by the idea of using clay puppets, which I don't really understand. I'm actually fine with using it. It's what I use a lot of. And the thing that I like about clay puppets is that if C breaks down, or like if something snaps, C's really easy to fix. I could just like tear down the clay and then replace a limb that way. There doesn't need to be any kind of molding with her in terms of like silicone or any kind of like wrapping done. It's just a quick sculpt on her onto the body. And along with that, see, they're fairly quick to make. So once I have an armature, then I can just build up the clay body. I guess the faults on her, and probably the reason why I guess a lot of animators don't like using clay puppets, is for one thing, you do get a lot of fingerprints. Some people don't like that, and they'll like I mean that like there was like a thing of not having like too many kind of like that kind of stuff being sewn. I like the fingerprints. I guess I grew up with a lot of Will Benson animation, so I actually like seeing that kind of stuff. And the other thing is, well, I guess you need to know how to sculpt to really build a puppet. I mean, you don't need to know how to sculpt. You can just kind of do anything you want. But it does help to just know a little bit of sculpting to build up your puppet and to make the body. And the thing about the foam puppets is with them, sorry, let me just set her back down. The nice thing about foam puppets is that, I mean, you don't get fingerprints. They're very easy to handle. And, actually, I was going to mention, clay can kind of get everywhere. That is probably the main reason why I think a lot of animators don't like using it. It'll get on your fingers. It'll get on cloth and things. I use a lot of dark colors, and I've noticed that lighter colors stain easily on things. Dark colors, you actually have a better chance, like, they're easier to work with, so I'm probably at an advantage there that most of my characters all wear like black clothing and grays, and yeah, so when I'm handling them, I don't really get a lot of stains on my hands or on anything I'm using on any kind of cloth. It's usually fine with what I've been doing. But if you want to go through like lighter clays, like a light blue, yellows, those will end up being softer, and they will definitely get on. I mean, they definitely love collecting just smudges onto things. That, and you will need to cover up your clay puppet because they will collect kind of dust. So C's usually in a bag. They all are, so that dust doesn't get on them. And now moving on to foam puppets. I mean, you don't need to worry about like dust collecting. I mean, not like getting stuck onto them. I do still keep them covered up just so that they don't need to be like dusted down, even though I haven't really filmed with anyone lately. Usually I guess they've been made and then kind of just put into storage for later. I'm kind of working on a series and updating and using foam puppets for that series, so it's kind of a new thing. Hopefully you'll see that down the line. But anyway, yeah, so they don't like, I mean, you're not going to get any kind of mess on your fingers. A lot of animators prefer handling them because they are much cleaner. They're also lighter. The clay can really, I mean, it definitely carries weight to it. But yeah, the foam puppets will be extremely light, so I mean, if you know how to build right, you can have pretty much any shape and still have it like support itself on one leg. Of course, then again, you also should have rigging on your puppet around, like C has rigging on the back here. Pretty much all my puppets do, so that you can actually position them up so they don't really need to carry themselves on their feet. But anyway, I'm kind of, I guess, just rambling on the difference between them. I mean, armature-wise, I build my armatures pretty much the same. But the question was sort of what is my preference? And honestly, I've been using clay for so long, I like using clay. I'm just now getting used to doing more foam puppets. So at the moment, I do enjoy using clay. I do like the look of it. But with the foam puppets, so far, what I like is that clothing looks great on them. I mean, like actually having like real cloth on them. I do like that look. So in terms of like an aesthetic, I do like the clay characters aesthetics, but I do like just having actual cloth on a puppet and just seeing that move and being able to dress them up like that. Someday I might actually do just like a middle ground and just kind of use both methods on there. But that being said, I mean, when you're building your puppets, I think the best thing to remember is that just stop motion, I mean, pretty much all film is an art form. So you can pretty much do whatever you want in terms of building your puppet. I mean, you can use anything. I mean, so long as it can just be, just so that you can manipulate it. Just be creative with it. I mean, don't use anything, you know, dangerous, like chemical-wise or something, you know. I mean, there's a lot of like dangerous glues and things out there. But I mean, have fun. That's the main thing. And a lot of these are getting into my view space there, but I don't think you mind. So yeah, I'll just put the body up front for you to see. But yeah, so you can really use anything to make a puppet. Clay is a standard when you're first starting out. I would definitely recommend it because it's just simple to get a stage, get like a ball of clay and just sculpt out something and move it around, and it's just thrilling to see something move that you manipulated and just see it come to life. And from there, just keep on growing. Get some wire, see what you can do with aluminum wire and clay, and then see, like, get some foam and put foam together and see how that goes for you. Get I mean, just like different kind of objects. I've seen stop motion using furniture, clothing. I mean, you can just do anything you want. Just whatever you like, give it a go and see what actually suits you. But at the moment, yeah, I guess my thoughts definitely lead towards plasticine puppets. Although I will admit, when it comes to plasticine puppets, mine are definitely, I guess, different from what you usually see in plasticine puppets. I mean, usually it's like California raising kind of things, but I basically sculpt out my puppets the same way I sculpt out like Mortissa and other characters, except it's a little bit more softer, and I kind of like that cartoony, just going more cartoony with them. But yeah, so I guess that's my thoughts on it. I really like clay, but I'm definitely going to see more foam and see where that takes me. But at the moment, I just like how this feels and just how easy it is to work with. But I'm starting to really like. I mean, foam is really getting interesting. I'm sure it'll grow on me. But yeah, so there you go. So anyway, if you have any questions, just put them in the comment section, and I'll answer them as soon as I can in another video. And remember, if you like the animations I make and the videos, I hope that you'll help me keep doing what I'm doing and making more animations for you by going to Patreon. Be sure to just subscribe to see more videos. At Patreon, basically, you can become a contributor, and basically, you'll be funding these animations will be funded by you. Also, I have another link. It's like a buy a coffee thing. So if you don't want to be like a monthly contributor, that's just like a quick donation thing. And all the donations go to like helping to build puppets and characters and sets and make more animations, make more My Bedroom Door episodes, and make more of another show that I'm hoping to bring to you in some time. I've been working on it, voices have been recorded, but more about that in the future. But anyway, I hope that you will help support these animations and videos. I hope that you'll keep watching and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one.